Do you know how much of your attention is being hijacked every day? According to Time Use surveys, the average American spends approximately 3 hours watching TV, movies, and playing video games. Or that we on average spend 2 hours a day on social media, including almost an hour on short form video. You may not suffer equally from all of these forces hijacking your attention, but you probably find yourself doing multiple of these daily, and at least one of them more than these time estimates. And none of us are proud of how we spend this time. Now, we at Faith in Housing are not here to preach at you about how we will all someday stand before our Maker and answer for how we use our time. Although, apparently, we have now done exactly that. What we are here to do is to give you an antidote to that, the one act of faithfulness. We believe this is a practical way to grow in our discipleship by tuning out the forces that hijack our attention and doing something every week in less than 5 minutes, and most weeks less than 1 minute, that will benefit our neighbors. You see, we at Faith in Housing believe that the housing crisis in Los Angeles is causing many of our neighbors to experience needless suffering. We see longtime homeowners whose kids and grandkids are moving away as they are locked out of homeownership. We see burdened renters who live in overcrowded situations to avoid eviction. And we see hundreds of thousands cycle in and out of homelessness every year. We believe, as Christians, that not only are we called to love our neighbors who find themselves in these situations, but that housing is an issue where it is possible to make a difference in our local community. There are real policy solutions to housing and homelessness that our local elected officials could deploy to move towards abundance. Cities around the world that have moved from housing scarcity to housing abundance have seen lower housing costs and fewer people impacted by displacement or homelessness. The problem is that housing support is often broad and quiet, while opposition is narrow, organized, and loud. Local officials are often scared that changes will arouse local opposition and go unnoticed by the broader public invested in the common good. But here's the thing. Taking the first step is not actually hard. You can send emails or call elected officials in less than a few minutes every week. Elected officials pay attention to constituent calls and emails, particularly when they hear consistently from people in their own districts. If you are ready to commit, fill out the form linked in the video description. We will send you one simple action each week. Most will take less than a minute, and none should take more than 5. And faithful action is stronger in community. If 2 or 3 people at your church are ready to take the next step, you can form a Faith in Housing church team, a small group that helps your congregation learn, act, and advocate together. Faith in Housing will provide the coaching, policy information, and practical resources you need to begin. So join us and get started reclaiming your attention today.